Alright, we have random battle to the top again, and we're starting with Tropius. Okay. So Tropius can live even a Choice Specs Fire Blast. So it's a tempting substitute and then get into like a Leech Seed cycle. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's no real harm. Okay. I guess now we can go to Tauros. That was not a good start. So I'm gonna substitute again if they want a Draco. I have a substitute for that. They go to Iron Leaves. Okay, that means Raging Bull is kind of free, kind of not. It doesn't KO. So I'll have to just get damage off for now, maybe come back later. Giratina can kind of handle Iron Leaves. So this is, yeah, Raging Bull. That must be Thick Fat. 17, yeah, that's Thick Fat. Okay. I can bulk up. The Headlong Rush. Close Combat does KO now. So I could substitute and then activate my Citrus Berry. I don't know if they're going to try and preserve Tauros. What the nightmare scenario is like Close Combat into Iron Leaves. But you typically have to respect substitute. So I think they're probably going to just sacrifice Hariyama here. Okay, they give up to Dunsparce. Okay. We'll take that too. They go to Leaves now. This is like a free Giratina almost. Okay. That was good. Now we have a free... It's not free. Dragon Pulse is okay. It's probably AV Hariyama. No, so here... No, this is tricky. This is tricky. What I don't want... I can go Hippowdon. I think is the best play. What I want to do is punish the Hariyama switch, but I don't want to be too... Yeah, like imagine if I went Leaves there. That would have been... I mean, Sleazer. That would have been terrible. So now we're getting Rocks up, which is good. They go to Titan, okay. Liquidation is the fear, so Tauros and Iron Moth are not good here. I'm gonna Greed Sneasler. Yep, there we go. Ooh, that's just so much damage. Holy, okay. Well, I guess now we go Tauros. Okay. Close Combat does KO. I'll substitute. Yep. Okay, bait out the Terra, which is good. Okay. I do have my Terra Grass Iron Moth as well. Yeah, I think now is an okay time to just get rid of Tauros. It weakens the Titan for Iron Moth. Yep. Sludge Wave. Do we outspeed Leaves as well? Sludge Wave is a knockout. I don't need to Energy Ball yet because they might maybe go Hydreigon or Hariyama. Yeah. So I feel like we have a good enough defensive offensive core here with Pokemon like Iron Moth, and we've forced them to give up the Terra too, which is useful. The fact that Iron Moth has speed control on everything is very, very valuable. We don't do a ton of damage to AV Hariyama, but it's, you know, alright. And we're also playing for like a late game Combine Giratina as well. But Leaves would have to get chipped for that first. Yeah, for now, Sludge Wave is good. They go to Hydreigon, a little bit greedy if you ask me. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'm not sure you wanted to keep Titan but lose Hydreigon, but it's not terrible from them. It's just, I don't think I would have done it though. Hariyama 137, Hippowdon 124. If they close combat, they do 37 to 45-ish. I'm going to go Giratina on it. If they predict, they predict. Yep, they do predict me, but that's fine because I just rest. I may have to Terra. Yeah, Giratina is big and fat, which is good in this context. They go to Iron Leaves. You can't do a lot of damage to me. I could Sleep Talk. I could also go Hippowdon. I'm going to go Hippowdon, yeah, and then recover. Yeah, I'm going to Hippowdon here. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to slack off. They don't have, you know, Terra or anything. They can go to Titan, sure, if that's your play. Oh, come on. Is that a high crit move? I don't think it is it? No, it's not high crit. It just got lucky. Okay. I will go to Sneasler. I'm faster. Dire Claw should be free. U-turn should be free. Everything's kind of free. I guess Dire Claw, and if they have a steel type, I go to Iron Moth. Yeah, I like Dire Claw here. Okay, that's good. They go to Zekrom. I don't like that. I think it's very risky to go Zekrom on a banded Sneasler because of the status conditions. Okay. That's some justice there. Probably has like, what, Bullet Punch or something? Yeah, it almost definitely has Bullet Punch. I guess, Sneasler, your job is done. Alright, GG. So we do get the win there, 23-86. That was an interesting turn one. Alright. Wigglytuff into Rampardos. I'm going to die. So that's kind of nice. Well, maybe I don't. I can protect to scout. They rock slide, okay. I don't know enough about this Pokemon. It can't flinch me, which is good because of the whole sheer force thing. So I'm tempted to... Alright, let's run some calc. What if it's Scarf? If it's Scarf, Rock Slide is doing around 65. If it's Life Orb, it's doing more. I'm going to simply knock off the item, make it a lot weaker. Okay, I'm going to dodge the attack too. Life Orb. Now this is considerably weaker than anything it could do before me. So that's good. And it can't... I think I can literally just Wish stall the Rampardos now. Wish Protect versus Rock Slide. I literally can stall that out, which is funny. Because of leftovers and Wish Protect. Yeah, I can just stall this out. Or I get more dodges too. Like, 16... Like, the point is I can Wish stall it, essentially. So you're never going to knock me out and you're going to keep rolling 16 90% accurate moves. 34, okay. Again, I don't take much damage from this. I can't deny the hazards. Later in the game I can defog, but right now I can't. I'm just going to take damage. They might want to get spikes up too. Stone Edge, that's fine. They go to Golduck, okay. Now this is a little bit tricky because of Nasty Plot, but I have Superior. Okay. They went for Nasty Plot. The Terra is an option for them. I'm going to substitute. Yep, okay. Because they were either going to switch or Terra. Either way, I wanted to bait it out. Yep, they Brave Bird again. So, yep, there we go. Oh, that's Triple Axle. I don't have a good way to deal with that. I can go Copper Raja. Okay. The thing is, I'm planning on defogging. So I don't know if I want to get Stealth Rock up right now. I'll just play rough. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's bound to happen. But I'll defog now. If they have Toxic, they have Toxic, but I really want to get my defog off. So, I'm immediately... like, this is a really threatening Pokemon for my team. I very likely will have to Terra at some point. Like, look at Yuxi. It just gets farmed by Weavile, and Weavile can keep coming in the game, too. So, like, if they Swords Dance here, I'm in trouble. So... like, Mandibuzz is a good Pokemon. Do I want to keep it around? I'm gonna go Copper Raja. They Swords Dance. if I Terra Fairy and they triple axle here, I'm losing. I mean, well, what are they? They Terra Ice, Terra Dark. You know, call your shot. If you triple axle here, you do. Okay, good. Yeah. And we gave up a Terra to only kill one Pokemon. Like I said, I like to get 1.5 kills for my value. That's what I think is a good value. But here, because Weavile was so threatening to our team, I felt like it was worth it. We're not likely to faint to Rock Slide here. So if they want to go for it, I'm going to take the risk. Yeah, okay. And they can't flinch because of Sheer Force. There we go. Alright, so in the end, I did get 2 kills for the Terra, which is good. We'll just faint here. Go to Wigglytuff, we'll Dazzling Gleam. We have to be careful because of the Golduck. We're still not over. They still have their Terra. If it's Terra, Grass, Golduck into Superior, that's trouble. It's Leftovers, Golduck, 204. So my Yuxi can always outspeed it too, which is good. Yeah, just knock off, get rid of Leftovers. Hydro Pump does KO. Do I have issues with Mandibuzz if I let Wigglytuff go? Maybe. I think this is fine though. Okay, we'll just dodge Hydro Pump again. So the Wigglytuff is lucky today. Now we're out of range of Hydro Pump too. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, Emboar is a problem if it has that bulk up moveset. I think I have to go Yuxi just to Encore if it comes down to it. Flare Blitz. That is... does not confirm any item there. Well, it confirms not leftover, so it could be Scarf or AV. We don't know which one it is there. We're going to Yawn. And now we're going to Psychic Noise. Either we get the Mandibuzz asleep, or we knock out Emboar. Okay, that's good. This is tricky. We have... No, this is very tricky. Let's go Tropius. Okay, we have 2 Leech Seeders, which is cool. And I'm hoping we have... Okay. Yeah, this is winning. Tropius should be winning here. Yeah, because Roost only has 4 PP left, so we should be fine. Okay. That is AV. Let's get a Leech on there. Go to Mandibuzz. We'll drop another Leech. Yeah, look at Tropius go. I just give up Wigglytuff now. Alright, now this should be wrapped up. Obviously, we did get lucky with some of the Rock Slide dodges, but I feel like we were still in a good spot either way, right? Yeah, now this is winning. Alright, let's queue up another game. Alright, 2404. 2404, and we're fighting someone in the silver tier, so they're 2451. I'm just going to go hard Valiant here. You're either dragon moving or hazard stacking, and anything I go to is going to be more defensive. I'm going to go attack the Garchomp. I don't think you ever Earthquake Altaria. If you do, fair play. I'll take the L on that. Because you also have to be a little bit concerned. Maybe I have Willow, right? So Garchomp staying in to Earthquake is such an unlikely play. I'm going to play a little aggressive, go to an attacking Pokemon, and try and cause damage immediately. Yep, there we go. Exactly. Now we threaten Big Moonblast. I can greed, like knockoff. I think I'm going to do that actually. Because I think just like the power of like a Life Orb Moonblast. Well, here's the thing. If they think it's Spirit Break, they would live. And no matter what they go to, Moonblast is going to do a lot of damage. So I'm going to change my mind there. 26, okay. That's AV. We have Treads though. The perfect counter. I'm going to rock up here. We live a Focus Blast if they want to greed Focus Blast on Treads if they want to do that. But I don't think that's likely. Scale Shot also implies it is an offensive Garchomp. I'm gonna keep the pressure up. I'm gonna go Valiant even on Earthquake. Yep, there we go. So now what I have to be, they're not gonna Terra. Like if you Terra here, I'm happy. Yeah. 31. So this is Assault Fest. So I have to be careful here. So the damage roll on Assault Fest is 25 to 31. I am going to close combat and accept that okay, that's actually an interesting decision. Close combat gets the knockout, but I'd have to risk a static para. If I do that and I don't get parried, you know, life is good. If I get parried, I lose one of my fastest Pokemon. But if I go to Treads, and sure, I go to Treads, then they can go to Garchomp on Treads, and I'm losing momentum. So it's one of those plays where if 70% of the time, it's just like a really good play, I have a huge advantage. But 30% of the time, is a negative too much to be worth the risk? I think it's worth the risk. Like my mental calc feels like this is worth the risk of going for. Okay. And no static para. That's good. Obviously, in hindsight, if I know it's never going to static para, this was always the right play. But now, like, look at the advantage. We have 6 to 5. We have Stealth Rock up. They're going to have to go to a different Pokemon because we've already weakened. I mean, they can't go to Garchomp, right? I'm going to knock off, get rid of the item, because long term, I'm not scared of Garchomp. I don't need the speed and power of an Iron Valiant. I have Dondozo, Grimmsnarl. Yeah, I think I'm going to knock off. Ooh, no. What if I have Terra Dark knockoff? The argument for Terra Dark knockoff is that I know they're weak to Valiant because they're not going to very sturdy options. They're going to like Ampharos and Oranguru. I'm gonna call my shot. Yeah, and the argument is that like I said, the 1.5 rule. We're getting 1, and I'm gonna back. We can get even more later. So they go to Glamora. Okay. Is this a free Treads? The Earth Power. I have Iron Head. No, actually, Rapid Spin's a little bit better. Yeah, because it keeps the T-Spike off, I believe. Yeah, it keeps the T-Spike off, which is important. And actually, that was just very dumb, kind of, because I kept the T-Spikes off. But if I attack it again, it's just all my Pokemon are physical attackers, so it's going to go back up again. So that was not very useful. We're threatening Earthquake. Yep, they go for a Giraffe, okay. Is that a free Brave Bird? I can dance again. Future Sight, okay. Yeah, just Brave Bird. So 44, so the max roll would be around 82% of damage. So I can Roost. Yeah, I can Roost. Yeah, that's the lower roll. And that is the higher... No, that's like a mid roll. I guess we just Brave Bird now. We go back to Valiant. So because of Stealth Rock, Lamore is in range of close combat. And if they want to Terra the Garchomp, they don't know... Yeah, this is free close combat. They don't know I have Dozo Grimmsnarl to beat Garchomp in the end. That's good. Okay. Scyther. Okay. Oh, I win. Dozo wins now. Yep, wrap it up. Okay. Oh yeah, we definitely win. They don't know it, but we win. I'm going to get a little extra... I could have close combated there. I thought about it, but again, we don't need to because we have Dozo. Thunder Wave, just like Spirit Break a bunch. And here comes Dozo. Just be a little careful. So Wave Crash does not KO. We'll curse one time. And now we Wave Crash. Even crit can't help him. Alright, I'm going to end it there. 24-27. So where does that put us? 24-27. This guy tried to DM me at the end. That's funny. 24-27. Top 15. Almost top 15. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for watching.